Are you afraid of heights, any insect, or confined spaces? Well, these are the most common types of phobias that individuals may suffer from. Fear is a natural reaction to danger, but sometimes it can go too far and become overwhelming or irrational. When fear becomes excessive and debilitating, it's called a phobia. In this video, we'll tell you about 11 bizarre phobias that will make you wonder if it's really possible to have a fear of such ordinary things. So, let's start with number 11, Xanthophobia. Xanthophobia, derived from the Greek words xanthos, meaning yellow, and phobos, meaning fear, is an irrational fear of the color yellow. For those with this phobia, even the slightest hint of yellow can trigger intense anxiety or panic attacks. From caution signs to sunflowers, everyday encounters with this color can evoke distressing emotions, making navigating the world a challenging task. Number 10, Turophobia. Turophobia, stemming from the Latin word turo for cheese, is the irrational fear of cheese.
Yep.
You heard that right? Fear of cheese. Individuals afflicted with this phobia may experience overwhelming dread at the sight, smell, or even thought of cheese. From cheesy pizzas to gooey grilled sandwiches, the mere presence of cheese can induce feelings of terror and disgust. It might sound strange, but for people with turophobia, it's a real struggle. Number 9, Nomophobia. Nomophobia, a portmanteau of no mobile phone phobia, is a new kind of fear that's been popping up lately. It's all about being terrified of not having your phone with you or not being able to use it. In today's world, where everyone is glued to their phones, this fear is becoming more common. Just the thought of being without your phone can make you feel really anxious. It shows how much we rely on our phones for everything, from talking to friends to finding our way around. Number 8, Genuphobia. Genuphobia, stemming from the Latin word genu for knees, is the irrational fear of knees. It might sound strange, but for people with this fear, seeing or touching knees can be really scary. Just imagine how tough it would be to avoid knees when they're everywhere. From avoiding certain clothing styles to shunning activities that expose the knees. Knees are pretty hard to escape. Genuphobia can make everyday things feel really stressful for those who have it. Number 7, Anatidaephobia. Anatidaephobia is the irrational fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you. People with this fear believe that no matter where they are or what they're doing, there's a duck somewhere keeping an eye on them. The fear may stem from a sense of vulnerability or the unpredictability of duck behavior. It might sound funny at first, but for those with anatidaephobia, it's no joke. Just imagine feeling like you're being watched by a duck all the time. It can make you feel really anxious and paranoid. Number 6, Ablutophobia. Ablutophobia, derived from the Latin word abluere, meaning to wash, is the irrational fear of bathing, cleaning, or washing oneself. For individuals with this phobia, the thought or act of showering or bathing can trigger intense anxiety and panic attacks. This fear may stem from traumatic experiences, cultural beliefs, or sensory sensitivities. Regardless of its origins, ablutophobia can have significant consequences on personal hygiene, social interactions, and overall well-being. Number 5, Omphalophobia. Omphalophobia is the irrational fear of belly buttons. Whether it's their own navel or someone else's, individuals with this phobia experience intense discomfort or anxiety at the sight or thought of belly buttons. This fear may stem from various sources, including childhood experiences, body image concerns, or cultural beliefs surrounding the umbilical cord. Despite its seemingly innocuous nature, omphalophobia can significantly make things like changing clothes or getting close to someone tricky. Number 4, Papyrophobia. Papyrophobia is the irrational fear of paper. Whether it's newspapers, books, or documents, individuals with this phobia experience intense anxiety or panic attacks in the presence of paper. The fear may stem from concerns about contamination, fire hazards, or even the fear of paper cuts. As a result, those affected may go to great lengths to avoid paper altogether, relying on digital alternatives whenever possible to navigate daily life. Number 3, Eisoptrophobia. Eisoptrophobia, derived from the Greek word eis, meaning mirror, is the irrational fear of mirrors or seeing oneself in a mirror. For individuals with this phobia, the reflection in a mirror can evoke feelings of dread, anxiety, or dissociation. This fear may stem from a variety of factors, including body image concerns, superstitions, or traumatic experiences. For people with this fear, mirrors are like portals to a world of anxiety and distress. As a result, those with Eisoptrophobia may avoid mirrors altogether or cover them up to alleviate their anxiety. Number 2, Ergophobia. Ergophobia is the irrational fear of work or the workplace environment. It's like having a big no thanks sign flashing whenever the idea of going to work pops up. For individuals with this phobia, the thought or anticipation of going to work can trigger intense anxiety or panic attacks. This fear may stem from various factors, including performance anxiety, fear of failure, or negative past experiences in the workplace. As a result, those affected may struggle to maintain employment or pursue career opportunities, leading to financial instability and emotional distress. Number 1, Chrometophobia. Chrometophobia is the fear of money, and it's not just about being frugal. It's like feeling a wave of panic every time you see cash or have to deal with finances. For people with this fear, money isn't just a means of exchange. It's a source of intense anxiety and discomfort. Whether it stems from concerns about greed, fear of loss, or negative associations with financial responsibility, chrometophobia can make managing money a daunting task. In a world where almost everyone is running after money, these individuals run away from it. So, there you have it. You probably heard about many of these phobias for the first time today. If you're dealing with any of these, remember that you're not alone. Seeking support from friends, family, or a mental health professional can make a significant difference in managing and overcoming your fears. Don't hesitate to reach out for help if you need it. If you want to know more about bizarre phobias like these, then comment part 2 in the comments section below. If we managed to keep you hooked till now, give us a thumbs up and give that subscribe button a tickle for more insights, tips, and the coolest content. Until next time, stay connected and stay mindful. This is the Yays and Nays signing off for today.